Okay, here we are. So my intention today is show some theory we have over here, and is our theme, the origin of life, the biggest unsolved mystery. We have many ways of thinking. If possible, maybe you'll just wake up in the morning and start doing everything like a robot, or you are part of the few people who start thinking, how did I get here? Well, I'm not trying to answer that question, but we are in that way. We are moving that way. And you may have a belief or a theory. It doesn't matter which one is your favorite. If you think that creation is the answer or is evolution. But either way, you may not have seen or found a real answer to this question. Who or what could have created life? It may have been just an accident, like some theories explain, or could have been an intentionally designed creation, like believers does. Up to this date, whatever your conclusion is, you must have faith. You will say, why? Why should I have faith to believe in evolution? Let me explain. Let's start with this question. What is a theory? Theory is a supposition or a system of ideas intended to explain something. Or intended to explain something. Let's see that two points of view, creation versus evolution. Do they have speculations or do they have real conclusions? Few hundreds of years ago, you didn't have any choice. You have to believe, or at least you have to say that you were a believer, or like you were like signing as death sentence. And this movement was called Holy Inquisition. And according to the document, they said 32,000 individuals were executed under the Spanish Inquisition, even though I think probably was a lot more, just like the civil war in El Salvador, that people says for sure that it was 70,000 people dead on those 12 years of war, but it's a lot more, even without counting the disappeared. How many people were is this day haven't been found. Catholic Church it wasn't the only one to execute the opponents. It means that you were forced to say, yes, I believe in God or gods, whatever do they have like like a truth or at that time that's what religion is about. Even at this date, some countries still maintain that system. And then this another current blowing up right here. Jean-Baptiste Lamarck, he lived between 1744 and 1829. He showed with a mutation of the species theory. The one was taken on 1858 by Charles Darwin and Alfred Russel Wallace and called evolutionary theory. In 1859, Darwin published his book on the origin of species. Let me tell you that all those ones, like me, we come from the boomer, baby boomers generation. We thought we were smarter, we were more intelligent than the rest of the people because we were not believers in creation. And we said that God didn't even exist, and I don't know how many of those things we used to think. Let's take a look at this called the Big Bang Theory. They say that a big explosion occurs, I don't know how many billions of years ago, and out of those dust that it flew it flew all over the space. Life started to getting over and over, and cells start sticking or joining with each other, and then creating some form of life. But that explosion occurs where? In what space? It didn't exist anything. It was nothing. So for them, out of nothing, something emerged. I don't know. I think that is so hard to believe, like the other part. So I don't know because, as I said before, they how to explain that it was nothing and suddenly we have life is not easy to explain. And precisely that is the theory. These people, this channel is called God Science. Many scientists are uh, making presentations, and they explain with details how it's impossible that things emerge or just show up suddenly from nothing, because nothing can't create something. You can do anything with nothing. Maybe you can change something that already exists, but nothing can appear from nothing. And also, they make this question: how comes that only monkeys jump to form a new kind of animal, and not all of them? Why didn't like a snake change, or a turtle, or elephants? They say mammoths were prehistoric animals, and then they changed to elephants. But this is the case: elephant to elephants, different. And but the monkeys to humans, I don't know. It's hard to believe too. On the other hand, we have a designer with no beginning and not an end. So from ever and always existing, we have that hard kind of things to believe in. In conclusion, to me, both theories have their black holes, unanswered questions, and more speculation than irrefutable answers. But there is not things that can be doing for sure. And so we have these two flows, atheism and theism. I share with you these videos over here. If you have the time to watch them, it's quite interesting how watch these two positions and which are the difference between them. But whatever is your belief, I respect it. I just want to make this point. You need to have faith to believe in either one of those currents. Thank you very much. Hope you stay safe, stay cool. See you next. Bye.